my lovelies, how are you today? I am here to talk to you about honey leave-in as you do your protective styling. So stay on if you want to hear more about that, okay? Well, let me just say thank you so much for subscribing, all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for those who've stayed with me, those who are talking to me in the comments. I want to hear from you. I really need to know what's on your mind and how we can be a community and talk more about our health, our beauty, and of course I throw in some fitness here and there, but it's more of a lifestyle, okay? We keep Jesus at the center of all that we do on this channel, and we believe that that is how we're going to succeed. So if this is something you believe in also, welcome and join us in this journey where we talk about our hair journey, and I share some of the things that I do with fitness and how I eat and vitamins and all that stuff. Okay, so definitely check out some of my playlists and some of the videos that I'll be linking in this video. All right, okay, but today I want to talk to you about honey as a leave-in when you're doing your protective styling. I got to tell you a quick little story though first. All right, so this is the deal. So especially if you're new, you want to be brought to speed, up to speed, okay? All right, so I started my deliberate natural hair journey in May of 2017. I remember, okay? I started doing a natural, healthy, I didn't take vitamins throughout my life, so I started doing that, and I started doing a lot of stuff because my aunt fell sick and my mom was sick, and it just kind of hit me, and I was sick of the weave, so I just took the weave out, started taking a lot of vitamins, and I started getting deliberate with my hair. I was like, I'm gonna make these things work. So it was just the beginning of a new life for me, and so I started my journey then. And I started sharing that journey here, and it brought on a lot of us here. And from that journey, I started to learn a lot about how to take care of your hair naturally, and developing my own growth oil, my version of the growth oils that were on YouTube, and the clay that goes with it. I fell in love with the Ayurveda system, and I started showing all my videos, and I can link here on the playlist here, my original wash day routine, including all of the ingredients and everything that I use for my hair. That evolved, and I started adding more things and trying to play around with rinses and all kinds of things like that. And of course I fell in love with rice water and all that kind of stuff. I decided to add black seed oil into my line of products because I knew it was something that was good. So, you know, I usually say, no, I can't do that. I don't want to do anything that's going to hurt our hair. And then I find out, do some more research, and I find out, wait a minute, I can. So that was exciting. And the same thing is the case with the honey leave-in. Okay, now part of that story is that you all were asking for me to make my product line for you and to sell it. So that's why I actually have a product line. It is responding to you. So this is the growth oil. It's 4 ounces. This is the clay that goes along with it, 2 ounces. I usually put a little bit more because I'm nice. And shh, don't tell anybody. I tell my husband that all the time. He's like, you're so sweet. I'm like, don't tell anybody. That's my secret. Anyway, and then I have my deep conditioning honey mask, which is the star of the show for today. And then I love my gel. This is the gel. Okay, this is my styling gel. Okay, so this is AyurvedaCurls.com products made by Patricia Evans, and you can go on to AyurvedaCurls.com and get all of these, okay? And I want to thank you all for doing that, because I'm headed to the post office today to send some products out. So thank you so much for you know, keeping me on my toes, keeping me working, and I love doing it. I would never imagine that I would love making these products for you, and I pray over the product for you, and it has some great ingredients. So go on over to AyurvedaCurls.com and definitely look at that after the video, okay? All right, so this is what I've realized is that there was a time when I had a rice water setback, and I can show you the link to that. And what has kept my hair is that I've never stopped using my products. I scaled down everything, and I just used my product, and it saved my hair. So anyway, this is what my hair is looking like today. What I want to talk to you about is I wanted to do a winter wash and go last year. I wanted to prove that you can have a wash and go as a protective style. That was the goal for last year. And a lot of you joined me on that. And I actually made it through the winter, and my hair grew really nice. And it was actually hydrated. I didn't have a lot of single strand knots. It was amazing. What got me thinking that I can still do it is I bumped into somebody from my church after church one day, last Sunday. And her name is Lee, so hi Lee. Just want to give you a little shout out. And I saw her hair, and I'm like, everybody in church, including me, had our hair up because it was one of the coldest, wettest, it was like really cold out, really bad for our hair. So I was looking around, I was almost obsessed with this whole protective style thing because I really was not happy. I do not want to put my hair away. You know that about me. So I'm looking around church, I'm like, okay, she's got a cute protective style. I'm online looking for new protective styles and all kinds of stuff. I'm sure you guys are doing the same. Because like, I gotta put my hair away. Just as I'm falling in love with my hair, as my last video said, now I gotta put it away. I was not happy about that, y'all, okay? So when I see this girl outside in this awful weather with her hair, you know, in curls, in the wash and go, I had to go to her. So my family knows, and they were very patient with me. So I said, how are you doing this? She's like, I do protective styling throughout the year, every year. I've been doing it for 7 years. I was like, how long is your hair? Her hair was down to here, and she cut it. So it was down to, it had been longer. I don't know. If you're listening, Lee, please comment below and let everybody know how long your hair was before you cut it. Anyway, beautiful, beautiful woman. And so I thought, there is a chance that I can really see. Basically what I did was I gave up on the idea of doing my wash and go, thinking, forget it, they win, I gotta do the general protective style that everybody does. I can't do my wash and go, you know. So when I saw her, she gave me hope again, and she talked about some gels that she used and all that, and I thought to myself, okay, I can use my gel. And but I had already put in a protective style. What I did was, it was Sunday. This is by accident that I did this. And I said, I gotta condition my hair, but I'm tired. I don't feel like sitting under the thing or anything. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna keep it on in a style overnight. Nobody knows. You've seen me do that in the past. If you haven't, I have a video in my past where I talk about how you can do a hot oil treatment and you can wear it as a style throughout the day. In the summer, I think that's when I did it. So you can kind of be having your hair treated underneath, and you can be having it in a style nobody knows that you're treating your hair. So that's basically what I was thinking I was doing. I gotta show y'all that. Anyway, I'll put a clip in if I know how to do that. If not, I'll do it in the next video. I'm learning, y'all. I'm getting there. So anyway, so basically, my hair, when I was talking to her, I had already had that treatment in my hair. My honey in my hair is what I had. And it was so hard all over, but it was cute. It was adorable. So if I don't get to put the clip in here, I'm definitely going to show it to you in the next video or the next few videos. But it was adorable, the hairstyle. I put a little piece over here because I actually have hair. I told you my hair looks like the weave I had just before I took it out in 2017. So my hair looks like it. So the actual weave, I still have that hair. In fact, my husband found a whole big bag of all my weaved hair. I'm going to show y'all that one day. Comment below if you want to see it. I still have to do that weave video, but as I'm learning how to edit more, I'll definitely be able to do that even better, okay? So, but I have bags and bags of old hair. This light brown, and then I have the newer hair from when I was just trying to be natural, but I actually just put it away in a weave with darker hair like this, and I spent so much money on it, and I did it for like 6 months, and it preserved my hair for that first winter. Then I got sick of it in 2017 in May. I think it was March. I don't know if I've been saying May, but I meant March. I took all of the weave out, but that weave looked just like this because I was I didn't want to do the weave that winter, but I just didn't know what else to do. So then the next winter, which was last winter, is when I said, well, I'm going to try and make it through. And I did. This winter, I said, well, I don't want to go back to the weave, and I can't do the wash and go, so forget it. This is why the wash and go worked last year. It worked because if you remember my videos, I had, and I'll put the links here, of my reason why a wash and go can be a protective style. It's when you have a cast over your hair. When it's a thick enough cast and it's hard enough, like where it's keeping the hair separate. Remember me talking about that? And the ends did not have single strand knots, and they're not, it's not fluffy. It's separate, right? And it doesn't feel soft, but it's a cast that you need to keep your hair from the elements and from stringing up upon themselves. Remember, that was my theory? Anyway, it worked. That really worked. I ended up with an issue the next year after it, but not during it. So I decided, but the cast that I used last year was the Kinky Curly Curling Custard, which was $16 a bottle. The bottle was like so small, and it was like bankrupting me, and it was just like ridiculous. But I still love Kinky Curly Curling Custard. It was wonderful. I even told the girl Lee, I told her, I said, I was using that, but first of all, it cost a lot of money. It was small, and I just decided I wanted to have my own product. So I have my own gel that's just as good. It's amazing. I love it. And the other thing that I didn't like about the Kinky Curly Con Custard is that it didn't show my fullness. Like you see, there's some fullness here. It was more, to me, I felt like it was more, because I have fine hair, it clumped it so much that it looked thinner to me. You know, because it kind of kept it together. And I didn't like it after a while. I started feeling stringy. So that's when I started loving mine, because it gave it a fluff. It elongated it, and it did so many wonderful things, and I love it. So definitely try the gel. The thing is as you noticed in my last video, I just haven't been putting a lot on. I don't put a lot of my gel on. I should put more on. So I'm going to probably start doing that more in the winter especially. But that cast also from the Kinky Curly Custard had a humectant. It was so full of moisture that it took 12 hours to dry. It was just not easy. It was a lot of work, but I knew my hair needed moisture, so I worked with it, and I had time and I could do it. Well, this is the deal. I know you know where I'm going here. After I said, oh, I can't take it so hard. It was so hard, the style that I had. I washed it out. My hair was so soft. That's the first thing. I'll get back to that. But I said, wait a minute. What if I used it, but I didn't put it, because I had to put it up. What if I didn't put it up? What if I tried to do my wash and go with my leave-in honey conditioner? So I did it. I tried it. I did. These are the steps that I took. So of course, I think I did my full wash. So I did a mini wash. So what I did was I did my Giovanni shampoo is what I use to wash my scalp really well. Then I go into with the Roslo clay to put the hydration back in because it strips it so much. And that's my replacement for using the baking soda. So I need something to strip it, and I didn't like the African black soap. I didn't like all that. So this stripped it. But since it stripped it, I needed to put some moisture back in and kind of protect my hair. So I put the Roslo clay in there and leave it in there for a little bit and wash it out. Then it feels soft again and starting to get hydrated again. It kind of feels like it's repairing it a little. And then after I do that, and this is a mini wash day. It's not like a big one. And then this is where I left in the deep conditioner. I took my deep conditioner, and I only took you should probably start with a dime. I would start with a dime of my deep conditioner if you're my customer. So let's look at the amount that I'm using here. So you see that? It's really so, I love the way it smells. That's it right there, right? It's basically the base of this product is honey. Okay, most of it is organic honey. Okay. All right, so that's all. Okay, even less if you need to. Just take that amount, right? Now, I took this and I used the leave-in that I've been using lately, which you all know. This is the leave-in I've been using lately. I almost stopped using it because it had protein in it, right? But I've been trying to figure out what to do. But you know what? It has natural protein. It has hydrolyzed, I believe, and aloe, and it has so much good stuff that I said to myself, you know what? It's okay, because I got over that protein overload, so I was afraid of protein. So what I did was I took a nice amount of this and I put a lot of this to my little bit of this, right? And I really mixed it, and I put it on my hair all over. And just that amount. Don't put too much more, okay? I'm heavy-handed, so I probably put a little bit more than that. But after you put it all in your hair, do it like you put it in like a leave-in. Just put this in your leave-in, the honey conditioner, right? Then after you put it in there, you're going to treat it like a leave-in, and after you put the leave-in, then I go in and I put my growth oil on the ends, especially in the winter. You want to put a nice amount on the ends. I put it all over my hair. I stay away from my scalp though. I haven't been putting this on my scalp too much. On the wash day, perhaps I'll put a tiny bit, but I don't put a lot. Then after I put that on, then I put a nice amount of my gel in, okay? This really makes my hair look so beautiful. So I do that, and so I didn't seal with cool water like I normally do on my wash day this time. Usually I'll seal in the my conditioner with cool water, but I didn't do that because think about it, I'm low porosity. It got cold by then. My hair's damp and the water's getting cool, and I just didn't seal at the time. So after I did all of that, then I start banding. I banded here, like I always do. Slept in it, and the next day it looks so beautiful. Now, the only issue with that is that, and I'm going to just put this here for now. The only issue with that for that is that when you're separating it the next day, just like the Kinky Curly Custard, when it gets dry, it's really like hard, like kind of has a cast. So you don't want to just pull apart. You want to take the oil, the growth oil, and you want to put that on the ends and then slightly pull it apart until you get the desired style you want. Like pick with your hands. I don't use a pick with your hands, just do all that. And then after you've done that, then you're done. And you don't separate. Remember when I had my bang and I showed you my bang? Well, I ended up doing the bang, what I did to my bang, all over my head. And this is day 2, guys. First of all, I don't do day 1, day 2, day 3. But when I saw my friend from the church, and she says that was the end of her week, I said, wow, I never do that. I always redo it every night. But for the winter, maybe with this winter wash and go challenge, I'll try and do that. I'm going to start with 3 days, and then I'll work my way up to a week. But this is day 2. And let me see, I don't know if you can see. And there's a cast. Now, don't worry about it damaging in any way. It's very, very, very moisturizing. And that's why I say it's not going to hurt to have a little bit of that balance of a little bit of protein. So if you're concerned, just have a little bit of balance in there with something like that. So there you go. Now, another way to use it is I used it last year and didn't even realize I was doing it. Remember we were talking about tea rinses? So you can take a rinse, a spritzer, and you can actually get some honey. But when you do that, you're going to have to put some other ingredients in there to keep the honey from dyeing your hair, because the honey does lighten your hair. Okay? Now, this already has a lot of the things that you would need to not dye your hair in the actual deep conditioner. So definitely get the deep conditioner for our winter protective wash and go protective style, or if you're just going to do a protective style, definitely get the deep conditioner. Well, get the whole line, because I'm going to be using this whole line for the protective style. But because this actually gives it so much definition, it's beautiful. But the cast, definitely. This has a light cast. It does too. But I don't want this to have a strong cast throughout the year, because I don't like that for the summer. It has just enough. It's beautiful. But this gives an extra cast that I was getting from Kinky Kelly Custard. It's not damaging to the hair. It doesn't do anything bad. It has the same humectants. It's just everything I wanted. And I'm so excited. So let's pray it really works and continues to work. Be careful. The biggest downfall about it is if you're not going to use this and you're just going to use regular honey, your hair will get lighter. Okay, because you need certain things in there to counteract the peroxide in the honey, from what people are saying. So I will definitely leave the link to how you can get the products. But either way, if you already have the products, try it. Comment below, let me know how it works for you. And what I want you to do is, when you wash it out, feel how your hair feels. It feels like it's something, like it's hard, but when you wash it out, it's so soft. So anyway, that's what I came on here to tell you. We went over a little bit, but I just wanted to let you know that we can use honey in our wash and go, winter wash and go. So one of my protective stylings will be the wash and go. This is going to be my main one again. I'm going to try it again this winter. So I'm choosing that. You can still choose not to. I'm going to also show you another way to use it for actually doing your updo with the ponytail and the bang, like I did before. Okay, that's another protective style you can use, or you can use any of. If you use that, change the bun to another spot sometimes. There's also the twist out or cornroll down and then put a piece in the back, wrap that in and put a piece in the back. There's so many different ones, and you guys, we can put together a nice little forum and a group on Facebook where we can start posting pictures of ideas, okay? Comment below if you want me to do that. I haven't done that because, you know, that's work on my part. Unless you guys show up, you know what I mean? I'm going to end up working hard over there. So please show up for it if I do it, okay? And I can do live videos and stuff. So let's really do this challenge. I want to start the challenge January 1st, but let's do all of the experimenting now and get all the knowledge now. Try these things out now. And when you get a good routine, because when we start in January, we want to actually have a routine. We want to keep a regular routine starting January 1st. We don't want to be hit or miss and doing whatever. No, you've got to commit to a routine that you're going to be doing every single week. Now's the time to figure out what that routine is and what products you're going to use and see if they're working for your hair. But then by January 1st, we're starting, okay? And we'll end it the first day of spring. All right, so that's what I came to you with. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to talk to you about, but comment below. We can keep this discussion going. I'm going to be having a subscription put together for starting in January as well. So you can do it monthly. We can keep this up monthly. So please email me at bodymindspirit77@gmail.com if you want to know more about the subscription for January 1st that's coming up, so that you don't have to worry about remembering to order. You can just go ahead and you can be a part of the subscription. And if you've already ordered, I definitely want to hear from you, because you'll be a VIP. If you order anything between now and January, if you're my customer in any way between now and January, you will get a special deal when I do the subscription. Okay? You'll have a special treatment for that, and I'll be announcing that in January. But for now, go ahead and this is amazing, guys. I got what I've been looking for, and I'm so excited that I can wear my hair out and it looks nice. And this is day 2, and I never go more than 1 day with my hair, and I did it, and I'm so excited. So that means I can leave my hair alone. It's gonna be hydrated, it's gonna look cute, and it's not as big sometimes because of that, but it's still not stringy. I love it. I want to hear what y'all got to say about it, because I do trust your opinion. So tell me what you're thinking, okay? Well, God bless you. Go on to AyurvediCurls.com right now and go ahead and get your deep conditioning honey mask, okay? Get the whole line so that we can be doing this together. And let's get started working on how you want to use it, and we'll get started in January together, okay? All right. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.